Hello, good morning, and today we're gonna continue our scuba diving education. We're gonna talk about how to orient and how to move underwater. It's not there's traffic signs or anything, but just imagine if on Earth, on the ground, when you drive a car or when you walk, how can you move? Of course, you can go backwards and forwards, yeah? Or if it is to your direction, then forwards and backwards. How else can you move? Left and right, backwards and forwards, okay? But how do we move underwater? Is it the same or is it different? Think. Actually, there are some similar things. For example, you can go forwards and backwards also. And you can go left and right. But what is different? You can go up and down. And for that, we have special signs. Go up, go down. If you're not sure where you can go or where do you need to go, for example, you were on the boat with your dive master and the dive master made a briefing and he explained or she explained about the dive site where you need to go to see, for example, a wreck. You know, a sunken ship is called a wreck. That's practically a boat that sank, like Titanic or something smaller. Could be like something much smaller, but it's very interesting because usually you see some corals and fishes and some octopuses would be like hiding there. Anyways, to reach that place, maybe there is strong current or whatever, you need to have directions, right? So if you're in a group, you would come to your dive master, and if you're not sure how to get there, you would say, which way? Where? Okay? When you're asking for directions or you're talking with your dive buddy, you looked at your console. If you have integrated compass, we're gonna have a special lesson about the compass use. Well, anyways, you saw true north, everything, and if you're still not sure, you are talking which way, okay? Which way? You don't usually ask about which way up or down. Usually that's like this way or that way. If there is like a big coral or a big rock or any other object that you need to overcome, you use this signal over an object. So, like over an object, yeah, around an object, or under the object. Usually you don't need the lantern for that, but I'm just explaining how do you need to imagine, right? Over an object, under an object, and around the object. What other signs? Of course, like this way, when you ask which way, then your buddy or your dive master, your instructor gonna say this way or that way, or let's go straight, or let's turn around. So when you reach the dive site and you checked your air and you just have enough left to go back, then go back. Another important thing about up and down. Sometimes your dive master instructor would tell you stop here. For example, there is a wall, okay? It can be like very shallow at the beginning, and then there is a very, very steep wall. So the dive site looks like this. You go, and it's like forever, very, very long. So let's say we don't want to dive more than 20 meters, okay? And 20 meters is 66 feet, if you're speaking about feet, right? So let's say we want to stay here. We don't want to go all the way down, which could be like 1,000 meters or at least 100 meters. We don't want that. So we want to come like here, and here. We just want to, let's say, go like that. So how do I signal you that we need to stay on this depth? It's called level off. Level off. You know, there's like a level, many levels. So level off. Okay. Another thing you remember is stop. Okay, stop sign we know, danger we know. That's like more road signs, right? But we can still use them for our underwater navigation. Another important sign, you lead, I follow, or I lead, you follow. I lead, you follow. Like you just say, who? Me, look at me, look at me. Do what I do. For example, if I want to show you something, buoyancy, for example, yeah? Look at me and I'm gonna show you something, how not to bubble up, how not to sink, some technique. Always look at me. Or you're gonna show look at you if you have something to demonstrate me, okay? You still remember problem, okay? So, which way, that way, okay. When you finish the dive, okay to go up, okay to go up, okay to go up. Everybody like coming up, level off. What is that? Do you remember? That's your safety stop, correct. And why it is? Because it's 3 minutes on 5 meters. 3 and 5 are underwater mass. And at 3 and 5, level off. So we stay here for 3 minutes at 5 meters. And 3 minutes is 3 minutes, 5 meters is 15 feet. You just need to multiply by 3. 3.3 to be exact, but like 15 feet, 16 if you want to be. And why do we need the safety stop? It is because our body is a vessel and it's full of blood vessels, right? So nitrogen goes up there. And we need the nitrogen to leave our body so that we return to the surface and we don't have any pain anywhere. We feel comfortable, happy. So that's why we need our safety stop, to allow nitrogen to say goodbye to us. Okay? That's pretty simple. We're gonna touch upon it later on, but just to have you an idea. Because nitrogen comes up with the depth and it need to leave as we leave the ocean. Okay? We're gonna talk about it later, but for today, just write me in the comments if you want to know more about underwater navigation, directions and everything. If we forgot about something, I will be happy to cover up and make a new video with new signs and everything. Dive safely, don't get lost. Oh, by the way, there is a great we have as divers, we have great techniques how to look for objects. So I think if it's interesting for you, write me in the comments and I'll make another video about how to look for an object. For example, you lost something underwater, and depending on how big, how small it is, we have different interesting techniques and patterns how to find what is lost. Of course, if it is big Titanic, it's one technique, and if it is a small diamond, like in the Titanic movie, then it's a different technique. And I'm saying bye-bye, dive safely, and I'm watching you.